former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. And this is going to be a Titans first down. As he gets it up past the 30, they'll mark him at the 32.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
On first down, it's right back to Hubbard. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Cedric Gray there to bring him down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. On play action, here's Jackson. Oh, the first throw of the season is intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Tiger Hornet. Good. Set. And anyone hit? Hey! No touch.
The first carry for the Spartans. Kenneth Walker. And not much there. Good defense held to no gain.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
2nd and 10.
No touch. Set. Crowd left. And anyone hit? Crowd left Yeti. Crowd left Yeti. No touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll run it to the pylon. He's in. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Denver. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now, Jackson. He gets this complete to Michael Wilson. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
That's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Here's Jackson. Open right side is a Okonkwo. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
He's got space inside the 25. And he'll get into the end zone. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown. receive.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Myers, good on the extra point. And the Titans will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go. And he will dive into the end zone. 91 yards. Touchdown, Denver. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense. You watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown. And you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. The return, it's Antonio Gibson. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready. Sit up.
Off the play fake. Jackson. Short pass caught by Moreau. So get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 6. In motion, Okonkwo. We're going to run right over center with Hubbard. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down for Tennessee.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
DC, right.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll go again with Hubbard. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 12 more yards from him there, and another 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second down, Jackson. On the field, he's got a Okonkwo. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 14 on the pickup. That's good for a Titan first down.
First down, Tennessee.
Play action now. Jackson. He'll throw complete to Chuba Hubbard. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
First down.
Jackson up top again. He's got it at the 7. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down. First and goal. Titans football here to start quarter number 2 as they go to work on first and goal. They'll run with Hubbard. And he's in. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Tennessee. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Yanni! No touch! What up? No touch!
They'll move the pocket here with Hurts. Going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag.
Tiger Hornet! Trimmers! Go Silver, ready?
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Left side, caught by Lamb. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in first and a mile after taking a penalty on first down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable second down.
And now the first carry for Devin Singletary. Inside the 40. Devin Singletary. And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. he might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
21, Titans 14. Set to kick off.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. On the return, here comes Gibson. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
They put Wilson in motion. Jackson out of the pistol. They're set up the screen here to Hubbard. Now he's loose again. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
First and 10 at the
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's second and 9. From the gun, Jackson. Brought in by Chris Olave. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Third and 2. Here we go. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll get that to Wilson. And it looks like he's going to have enough. Indeed, the referee does signal. It is a first down.
You could see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on third and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
First and 10 now from the 36. On play action, he'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Try again. It's second and 10. To the air one more time with Jackson. The right side to Olave. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
First down, Tennessee.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. There's a handoff to Hubbard. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
J.C.
break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. To throw is Jackson. That one intercepted. And the Broncos are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
73! 73! Great, set! Delta!
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. Past the 40. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. A big play after being backed up. 39 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Great, set! Carlos,
A gift to Singletary on the zone read. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. He's got the tight end, Adam Trotman. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
At the 39-yard line.
Yeti! Hey!
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's for the big rookie out of Michigan, Holston Loveland. And he is out of bounds. Markham at the 25. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First and 10 of the 25-yard line.
They'll run the toss with Walker. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
63!
On 1st down, it's Hurts. That is caught. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short. But he has picked up the first down. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. Walker will score. Touchdown, Broncos.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Fairbairn, good on the point after. Broncos have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Jackson. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. A first-time Pro Bowler a year ago, and it's Kyle Van Noy taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. And that is incomplete. Chip Okonkwo was the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Duvernay to return. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Yeah! He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Silver. Good shot. I know anyone else. Go Silver, ready?
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Once again, it's Walker. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They have found something on the ground. 16 more yards on that carry.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
No touch that. Right anyway, no touch.
On 1st and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up a 14 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Great, set. Tiger horn, trimmer. No touch.
Here's a handoff to Walker. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
Cooper Eugene on the tackle. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 28-yard line.
No touch that. 180. Bang. Right into the court. No touch.
To throw is Hurts. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
This is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end. Mike kind of patrolling that center field safety position, but this time he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.
Third and short, and Hurts will throw. Throwing on the run, it's behind his man, and it's incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Broncos add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
On the return, here comes Gibson. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Play action, here's Jackson. Throws here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the 2nd half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on 1 or 2 of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
Jackson now on 2nd down. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. That's complete. He's got it to London. And he is out of bounds at the 45. First catch for him on this new season. And and it results in a first down.
17 yards. And the Titans first down.
Again, it's Jackson. That's complete to the running back, Antonio Gibson. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 3 at the 48-yard line.
Jackson up top again. That'll be complete to Gibson. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. The man down the field, it's Olave. And he will score! Chris Olave. Touchdown Titans. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Is good. Makes the score Broncos 31, Titans 21. Jason Myers set to kick off.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Duvernay on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Don't touch that. Don't touch.
Play action. Here's Hurts. He'll find his tight end. That's Troutman. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Don't touch that. Hey, easy. 63, bad. No touch.
Walker now gets us going here in the 4th quarter. And he will have a Broncos first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker, and they convert on 3rd and inches.
Great, set. I need anyone here. No touch.
They'll run up the middle. It's Walker. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made by Harold Landry. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 43-yard line.
the 43. Here's 2nd and 9.
Great. Hey, Silver. Hey.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
180. Alpha.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. And this one complete on the sideline. Good footwork to stay in bounds, but he is just shy of the first down. And that brings up 4th down. The punt team comes on. Here's Tommy Townsend to kick it. Keyshawn Nixon, the return man. That's going to work out well. Out of bounds, and they mark it inside the 5-yard line. Back near his goal line, Jackson. Short one there to Okonkwo.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, Jackson. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. And he's going to pick up a Titans 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
It's a gain of 25 yards. 1st down.
To the air one more time with Jackson. Now, deep ball for London. That's going to be incomplete. Very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Second down. Jackson on the move left. He runs with it. Jackson Jackson, so nimble. He's got the first down and wisely gives himself up to the end.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Back deep for Olave. That's caught. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards. Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Jackson now will set up the screen for Gibson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down, 8 for the first down. To throw is Jackson. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Wanna quit? Sit up!
Now Jackson. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
On the ground, it's Walker. He's up the sideline to the 25. And they will finally get him down, but not before he's able to take this up near the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
No, touch. Cut. 180, 180. No,
Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
It's a gain of 14
Good
yards.
run after a good run. This one for 14 yards and another first down.
First and 10
So they
at
come
the
to the line
38-yard
for
line.
first down and 10.
Dre, set. 180, 180. No, touch.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They're on the mark. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Dre. Going silver, ready? Trimmer. No, touch.
Now Walker. He'll be taken down after a gain of
position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They face second down and 7. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. This running back's had a really nice day, so in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Third down, they go with Walker, and he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done. So